All right, I'm going to give you a preview of All About Reading. So, All About Reading, this is the teacher's manual that I'm looking through. I'm just going to get you to a first lesson. These are all general information. Okay, complete step-by-step lesson plans, all right? So this is your guide as the teacher. Letters, MSPA. You need the phoneme cards and the word cards. These are the phoneme cards here, and these are the word cards. It actually corresponds with an app that is super handy. So this is, go here, All About Reading or All About Spelling. I chose All About Reading, and you're on lesson 1. So these are the 4 letters that you're going to be working on. And so it's just kind of a cool tool to make words with, right? Okay, because you push them, they go up there. Map. All right, and so we're going to get rid of that. And then another word you're going to learn is sap. So it's kind of cool. So it also corresponds with, so now these are information for you. You're going to do blast off to reading page 9. Okay, so this is the blast off to reading activity book. So you're going to do a bit of prep work before just cutting out pages and things like that. Now every time you do a lesson after you complete it, a sticker gets to go on to the progress chart. This is the read aloud. We don't use that because we just read every morning because we just like it. So that's lesson 4 that I'm on. Lesson 1, so this was the first lesson. So you're corresponding, the app matches this, which matches the other book, you know what I mean? These are the letters that you're working on, Pam, Sap. So it's all the same letters, okay? So that's what you're working on, and that's all you have to do for lesson 1 is worry about those and learning also how you read from left to right and how you're just learning the sounds of these things. Moon, okay, and things like that. Pig, right? So you're just teaching the beginner sounds, and it tells you exactly what to say. Hold up the phoneme card. This letter says M. Now it's your turn. What does this letter say? And then they say M. So, and it's got games you can play with them as well. My son makes up his own games, and I do some games with him. I'm like, okay, find the P sound, things like that. And then you can stay on this lesson until you master it. See, that's what I mean. It's a pretty simple lesson because then you're just tackling these words. You got just a couple words that you're working on. Okay, so if your child has apraxia, this might be the reading program for you because it worked for us. It worked pretty well. And then, of course, it comes with these books right here. Now, my son has already read. By the time you get to lesson 3, your son is going, or daughter or child is going to be able to read story number 1. Now, let me show you how simple this is. So these are the letters you're working on. Bam, pat, tap, 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 tap the map, tap, 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 tap the jam, tap the pan, bam, the end. Okay, and before they'll introduce you to what a ferret is and how he's like a cat and he's kind of mischievous. All right, so it does come with a few other, it's got 3 of these books. But this is the beginning book for the series. Now for each child that you have, you can use one of these unless you're teaching them at the same time because you sort them into ones they've mastered, ones you're still working on. But you will need, so you only need 1 teacher's manual, only need 1 of these books. And if you're teaching them at the same time, you're going to need probably a box and 2 sets and an extra set of these. But if not, if you're teaching them one after the other, then you only need 1, and you'll just need to buy the Blast Off to Reading a Learning Activity book, 2 of those one of those for every child. Now, another thing that's great about the All About Reading Teacher's Manual is that when you're in it, it will teach you how to explain to your child if they confuse these letters, how to get them, whether they're dyslexic or whether it's just youth, for whatever reason that they keep confusing these, how to solve that. So they have a plan and they teach you in here how to explain it to your child so that they're no longer confused by them. So I think that's really handy and really helpful. All right, so just to recap, this, but as long as you're not teaching them at the same time, you only need to buy one per student of this, all right? So quite frankly, it's relatively affordable. Okay, so there is your preview, or your look through, if you will. Can you say, please like and subscribe?
Please like, do like. And hit the bell for notifications.
Hit bell, you know notification.